Here's what's going on. On Friday, the DRC declared incumbent President Joseph Kabila the winner of the presidential race. Well, that set off violent protests there, fueled by widespread suspicions of voter fraud. And the U.S.-based Carter Center, which monitored the election, said the results lack credibility. David Potty from the Carter Center joins us now on the telephone from the Congo to explain. David, hello. Thank you for joining us. Tell us, what is the situation on the ground like today? Any violence there? Hopefully not.
Nothing that I've been informed of yet this morning, though that doesn't mean that there weren't activities overnight. There have been media reports of police in unmarked vehicles in some instances, forcing entry into homes of young opposition activists and taking them away. There were deaths in several incidents on Friday night after the announcement of the results. One person with whom I spoke described the situation as calm but angry.
So let me ask you, what were your observations of the elections in the DRC? I mean, what was it about them that made the Carter Center call them, say they lacked credibility, I guess?
Well, we've been observing here over a long number of months. We've had observers deployed across the country since August, and then we had a larger delegation for the election day itself, led by former Zambian President Rupia Banda and Carter Center Vice President John Stremlaw. In our overall findings of the election day itself, voting process is more or less rolled out according to procedures, though there were a great many irregularities and difficulties for voters to find their polling stations because the polling station identification had been done late in the process and was incomplete. They had trouble finding their names on voter lists, which were badly managed. And ultimately, it would appear that the tabulation process, which took many, many days, more than 7 days in most places, with workers having often to sleep outdoors with their materials before they could be signed off for. They were opening bags of materials, redoing the paperwork, and basically breaking the chain of custody, such as it is. And ultimately, our response to the results as announced by the Election Commission has some very worrying signs that really do undermine the overall credibility, not least of which is the loss of 3,000 polling stations, some 2,000 of which are here in the capital, Kinshasa, which is an opposition stronghold, as well as some results that report 100% or nearly 100% voter participation, which is just about a physical impossibility for every single person to be healthy and well and go to the polls. And more improbably, in one constituency with 250,000 voters, every single vote went to Joseph Kabila, not a single vote to any of the other 10 candidates.
Okay, David Potty with the U.S.-based Carter Center saying that the elections there, where he is reporting live, lacked credibility. David, thank you for that.